Hood African-American owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
It's time for the No Filter Podcast here at onfire-tv.com. Now, here's your host, Big Bre. Go ahead. I'm going to run another commercial.
Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
Thank you for tuning in to On Fire TV. We are a 24-hour independent news and entertainment channel. We produce original movies, documentaries, reality-based shows, and podcasts. On Fire TV is made possible because of viewer and listener support. Go to onfire-tv.com to become an On Fire Plus member. Your dollars and your support have kept us going, and we are just getting started.
Hello, what you doing?
Shit, chillin', what's up with you?
I miss you and I need you to come see me like right now. Got something for you.
You got something for me?
Yeah, you gonna come get it tonight?
I'm on my way.
Late nights in the casa, messing around with that casa. Not trying to be childish, I'm just trying to play doctor. Keep this in between us, make sure that nobody knows. Don't reach in that nightstand, put away that fucking rose. You know how I'm trying to act. Let me get it from the back. Girl, you know how I like it. I'm on the way, don't doubt it. You like it rough, no violence. Your neighbors yelling, be quiet. Read out of your climax. Tonight I'm your
I'm not your man, I'm just known as your boo thing. I've been out all night drinking Douce. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. We attached, but we don't got no strings. Texting me, say you wanna try a new thing. You wanna play a game. You still enough for games. Making love late nights, early morning. And when we say your neighbors here is yelling and rolling. Only if I'm staying. Baby girl, am I staying? I'm not your man, baby girl. I'm your boo thing. But I've been out all night, I'm drinking Douce. I'm on my way, shawty. I'm on my way, shawty. Be cool.
candlelight with the lingerie, the light snack, baby gourmet. Cunnilingus and fellatio, technically that's foreplay. I gotta put down the chucks, hoping that it don't soak through. Situation is taboo, I'm feeling up for round two. I'm thinking 50 shades of gray. Disobey what I say, you know the price you pay. Cause daddy don't play, D&D the phone, no answer. The camera set up, we ain't amateurs. She like it my way, no usher. She drippin', I ain't even touch.
I'm not your man, I'm just known as your boo thing. I've been out all night drinking Douce. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. We attached, but we don't got no strings. Texting me, say you wanna try a new thing. You wanna play a game. You see enough for games. Making love late nights, early morning. And when we say your neighbors here is yelling and moaning. Only if I'm staying. Baby girl, am I
It's time for the No Filter Podcast here at onfire-tv.com. Now, here's your host, Big Bre.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Filter Podcast. We is on episode 16, and it's Juneteenth. I'm your girl, Big Bre. This is D the Great. We got Talks on Car in the building. What's going on, y'all?
Nothing much.
Juneteenth.
It's chilling.
It's you see,
We vibing. You know the vibe.
courtesy of D the Great.
D the Grizzle.
Got my Juneteenth ensemble on.
Yeah, these shirts is not. They a little old, y'all. Sorry.
I don't feel like turning around so they can see the bag.
I was going to say, is there something on the back?
Yeah.
It is. Turn around for them. I don't feel like
Bitch,
getting
my butt
up.
wet. I don't know.
No.
Peace,
good.
love.
Peace, love, Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Yo, we've been sipping. Don't mind us because we celebrating our what, D? You said you
Piece
wanna...
of reparation for our people.
You gotta pin that so they can know where to go to.
Bitch, pin what?
Yeah, and pin that.
Yeah.
Pin comment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, bitch, I'm not working this time.
Yeah. So back to our regular scheduled programming. Happy Father's Day.
Hey, Oakley's fit.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Happy almost Father's Day, Diamond.
Oh, you
Not
can say Happy Father's Day. I'll be sunning these
Bitch,
DJs.
what you mean almost Father's Day?
These DJs is my sons.
Ooh.
Her.
You heard what he said.
It's big diamond to you, little
Did
bitch.
you enjoy your Father's
Hell
Day?
yeah.
What
hell
you
yeah,
do?
hell yeah. So, woke up. Thank God. Got the kids the fuck out the house. And then went to see went out to eat and went to see D.L. Hughley.
How was
He's not funny to me.
Yes, he is.
He's not funny to me either, but guess what? That motherfucker was funny as shit
What
last
Y'all
was
night.
tripping. He is funny.
No, I guess he took a
If you
different
see
approach.
him, if you see him live, he's funny.
Yeah, like he took a different approach to like what he does and how he make jokes now, because he actually was funny as shit.
For real, he's
Oh,
corny as fuck to me.
Damn.
He was funny as shit.
He's very corny. I didn't like. Hey, Onika, how are you? He not funny to me at all.
No, he was funny as shit.
What was he
yesterday.
talking about?
Juneteenth. He was talking about how his son is slow as shit, but he still love him. He talked about how
Slow like.
his son got like a mental disorder and shit, but
Oh.
he was just talking about how
What
now
is
he
he-
getting pussy and shit. Like
What?
he really
No pussy.
like he's getting pussy and it's actually curing him and shit. Like he's
What?
moving a little bit.
Brother DL, please.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of shit.
Where was he at?
Down what's that shit called?
It's out of my
Comedy
league.
Factory.
Yeah, no.
But no, he was saying some other shit though.
So why are we talking about Father's Day? Do y'all feel like Father's Day don't get as much recognition as Mother's Day?
Fuck no, it don't. It don't.
Bitch, I ain't got no wrong.
It doesn't.
Girl, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, because wait a minute, but for you, little bitch. Because I'm not gonna lie, I did see a couple people. You know how on Mother's Day, how it's every corner somebody got some
It
shit
is.
outside. They did have some stuff outside for the fathers on Father's
Where?
Day. I did see by the Burger King on West Coast Spring, where the Burger King McDonald's is across the street from each other.
They have something out there, even if it's not a holiday. That shit don't count. You could go there
He
and
ain't
bitch get
lying,
a
though.
brick of coke around that bitch.
Not
right
the
there.
Burger Coke.
He ain't lying.
Like they have anything around that bitch. And I went into several stores and seen one shirt.
What it said, Dad of the Year.
Dad, number one dad. That was it. Like
Mother's
they don't
Day, they get
like
the whole thing.
fucking Mother's Day get Family Dollar, Dollar General. These bitches get Macy's, Sears, Downtown Locker Room. Fucking.
Well, I'll say this. I feel as though the moms do get way more recognition. I feel like the fathers don't get as much. But I feel like the women get more recognition just due to the fact of them
Bearing the kids.
No, not even just bearing. I think that a lot of times women are more mature than men.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the woman has to become the father and the dad until the man can mature enough to fully understand. Like, if that makes sense.
No.
How to take care of a child. No, I'm being dead serious.
Because being a father, I see with my son mother.
But I don't know, maybe
she's
it's just
different.
the bitches that I know, and these bitches be fucking with the wrong niggas, and maybe it's just them nothing ass niggas. Maybe that's just what it is.
Or the nothing as female, because a lot of females once y'all break up, that you make that nigga no good nigga when he's still trying to be a father. You got a lot of that. And
but some of these niggas don't be no good.
Yeah, some of them
but
don't.
You right.
But you slept in the bed with that no good nigga because he already had 8 babies before he fucked you.
And then when they go back again,
you keep going back.
You make the same mistake 2 times with the same person that you said wasn't shit.
So who the no good father? Or you really the no good mother because you knew you was gonna be in this motherfucking situation by yourself.
I mean, that's true. You
nah,
can take
it you're gonna be alone in the situation. That makes sense.
You can look at it always for the simple fact: one, men are dumb as fuck sometimes, and
some women dumb as fuck.
Right, let me just say, it feel like you trying to tussle a little bit.
Cause Father's Day don't get respected, and everybody up this motherfucker.
No, I feel the same way, but I'm just saying, just because that's just like the abortion shit, and not even all, but just in general, when men be like, I don't want to have the baby.
Hi, Davon.
You should get rid of the baby.
No,
shit
I don't
like
believe
that
either.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, niggas know the outcome.
Bitch, I called you earlier too. Oh, I'm sorry.
Niggas know the outcome of fucking. You feel me?
They did.
So for them to be like, oh, I don't want to have a kid, or I'm not going to take care of the kid, they putting everything on the woman to get rid of the baby. I think that's fucked up.
But that's what I'm saying. No one takes accountability for fucking a nigga who know you're not going to have a baby.
I get that, but that still don't mean that's right.
I got to put the dick in you.
Right. What?
You got to lay down and let me put it in you.
You're right.
So if you don't let me lay down and let me put it in you, then we don't have no motherfucking kids without the protection, right?
Right, but if he's fucking raw and he know the outcome of that,
you raw.
Oh, so the men don't have no accountability.
No, they do. Both of them is accountable for that fucking kid.
Right, but you're saying,
but why is it so easy for men to just get up and just walk away?
Right.
I don't know about them. Because the niggas in my circle take care of their kids. And I have several niggas who raised their kids and the mother walked away.
No, true. That's true. I know a lot of people like that. I have people in my life that are like that.
So when we talk about that, I have more of the opposite of
But I feel like women are more appreciated more than men because women have to go through a lot more than men. And that's the honest God truth when it comes to bearing a baby, when it comes to raising a baby.
You can die having a baby.
And it's a lot going on with women.
I respect the women. But on top of that, women don't have the government against them either.
Yeah, and it shouldn't take away Father's Day.
No, it shouldn't take away Father's Day, but I mean, I don't think it takes away from Father's Day. I just think that fathers have been given this label, and that's why, like fathers aren't nothing. Like they aren't, like they just there to
It's the masses.
But you have to understand, it's a lot of the images that fathers give after creating a baby. They walk away and they leave. You have to think about the movies. You have to think about like just
because, like I said,
installs
black men are against the government and fucking the stereotype. Women are not against the stereotype when it comes to that. You don't have women in movies. Like
custody battles.
Facts. I know right now a person who had a child. Something happened to that child in that home, and the judge gave that custody back to that mother where that child was hurt at. Mm-hmm. And the father has a good fucking upbringing and a good fucking head on his shoulders. Mm-hmm. And he has the ability to take care of that kid. The government told him no.
Yeah. That'd be
so you got like when people say that shit is you have the government pushing that like
now, do you feel like black fathers don't have the recognition on Father's Day?
Because there's a lot of black fathers. Like, I don't know about white people. I'm gonna tell you about being John, because when you look at it, they always act like the white fathers are there, and you go to Dundalk, and there's a lot of fucking single white bitches there.
Yeah, true. But that's because their baby fathers be black.
No.
So you they be wanting them mixed babies.
they want the mixed baby because they mad at their father or they mad at their mother. So they get pregnant by a black man.
But I feel like even with that being said, you have to understand the only way that I think Father's Day is really not recognized the way that we need it to be recognized is just due to the fact that in order for a woman to get the things that she needed in order to raise her kids, the black man had to be removed.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you can't be mad at her. It's a system. You can't be mad at the women for not appreciating you.
But then
you gotta be mad at the system.
But then it goes.
Because they're the ones that dogged you.
Then it goes back to what I said.
The ones that dogged you.
So that's what I'm saying. And then not only that, when you have the system that's dogging you, saying you're not getting assistance or none of that, all that other shit.
Section 8.
That you like, they train you that.
But it's just like,
and I only like bringing myself in. Like I had my kid. I had my kid, bro. My son from birth, all the way to fucking 10 years old. Once she went and broke up with her boyfriend, she put me on child support, bro. That's what I'm saying. When people say certain shit like that, I live that same shit, bro. I got off of child support because I have the email that the fucking the lawyer for child support sent to her, but sent it to me by mistake. Where they told her how to. Oh, don't let him get them every weekend like he was getting them. You had him for the whole summer. Do not do that no more.
But do you see where it's a systematic thing?
Right, but
it's not the black woman who's denying.
But you know what's been fucked up about that?
It's not.
But you know what's been fucked up about that? Because now I haven't seen my son since he was 12, my nigga.
How old is he?
He's 16. You get what I'm saying?
And he needs you.
Facts. So and it's not like I go down the house, knock on the door, call, reach out, and all that shit. But at the end of the day, the government already put in our head the only way for her to get something is for her to make me look like shit, bro.
But he's 16. He ain't got no phone.
She controls it. He got an iPhone. We used to talk all the time. Then when she found out, like she used to lie, like, yeah, you know, we was married and broke up, blah, blah, blah. We was never married. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm like. At the end of the day, Father's Day is not appreciated because they know how to fucking brainwash our black women to make it seem like, because if that's the case, I got 3 other kids that I look after every day.
Yet again, it's a systematic system.
Facts.
It's not so you can. I mean, I feel like when it comes to fathers not being recognized, it's not that the black woman is not recognizing y'all or other women are not recognizing y'all. It's the system who is not giving y'all the recognition because the system has already took control over the recognition for a father.
Already
stereotypically the black man. So
right.
You can't be mad about the black woman not recognizing y'all because it's already been implemented that the black man, in order for y'all to get the benefits, the black man can't be nowhere to be found.
Right.
But that's why I said I don't. That's why I said I don't even need the black female or the female to recognize me as for Father's Day no more. I want to recognize the other black men that are fathers.
Well, happy motherfucking Father's Day.
So when I walk through the block, I say Happy Father's Day. When I'm where I work at is a lot of females, right? So that whole Mother's Day. From fucking Monday to Friday, they was giving bitches that's not even had a baby Happy Mother's Day.
They did.
Nigga, Monday through Friday of last week.
But you see why I said I need piece of reparation for my people?
Came in and said Happy Father's Day.
On some real shit though, you have to understand where I come from. Like when it comes to that, it's not I feel like, and even growing up in a single household with my mom, and I understand where you coming from because the black man could not be allowed in order for the woman to get certain benefits. And it's like, well, he can't come here because you need this, you need that, you need that. Like, that's weird.
They be hiding
to me, but they only do it to us because that's what it's allowed.
They be hiding their niggas' clothes and shit under sheets.
And
I never lived in the project, so I don't know how the fuck that.
And it's like,
well, that's MBQ too.
Oh, but bitch, I never did that either.
Me even. And if y'all see this, call me. I'm tired of paying for it.
And that's what I was saying. Like, and I came from the other where my father was there for a second and then bounced on me. So I remember looking out the window because I hear my father say he telling me he's coming on the phone and never come. So I seen that, but the one person who never told me don't fuck with him was my mother. My mother kept saying, fuck with your father. Like, outside of that, my mother never shitted on him, bro. My mother never asked him for shit.
Because when
my
you
mother
get older,
did none of that. Facts. So at the end of the day, it was like, how can I see my mother who people would say, oh, she might need me, like that situation from him and none of that never took that route. You feel me? But always doing my fucking pain, my hurt, me crying at night and shit, kept telling me never give up on my father. Why the fuck can't we, like, as a whole, do that shit? Like, if we start preaching Father's Day like we do Mother's Day, you'll see more fucking fathers. There's a lot of fathers out here that be like, damn, I forgot the day Father's Day. Because we don't get it.
Yeah.
We don't get it.
And you
I
know
called a
what,
nigga walking down the street
like,
with
really
his kid. Like, yo, Father's Day.
Everything that you're saying, I never really, like, I knew it was a deep situation, but to honestly see, like, you really, like, it's pain. Like, I can tell that it's pain there. And I feel like it's really, it's okay to be vulnerable, and it's okay to, like, go through that. Like, we need that. Like, I feel like I never knew, that it was that deep of a situation, just because, I mean, when you're built or you grew up in an all-woman household and you grew up around Black women, it's what you've been taught. If that makes sense. We've been taught that the Black woman is the household. We've been taught because that's all we know. Yeah. But I really do have a bigger respect for the Black man in Father's Day. Like, I really genuinely, sincerely, wholeheartedly do, because to see a man of your nature and your stature, and to see all that is like a different type of situation for me. And I want to say this: Happy Father's Day.
I appreciate
because
it,
honestly, like, we do need more recognition. We do need people to understand that it's not that the fathers aren't there; it's that the fathers were taken from a situation to pretend like they weren't there.
Yeah.
It's almost like
so it's good men like you out here.
Like Black, like fathers is almost like Black history, bro. That shit is being taken away from the thought of human mind, yo. Like, being a Black father, you automatically is, why you not with them? Oh, cause you cheated, you ain't shit. Time the bitch cheated on me.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? And I took up. Yeah. But it's like that type of shit. Like, we don't never get that. Like, damn, that second. Like, damn, what happened there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It to the point where my lady now, people thought that was his mother. You know what I'm saying? And that's the crazy part, because it was. That's that, man. That shit just real, man. Like, Father's Day just don't get recognized. Like I feel like. Because I'm passionate about it. I'm a father.
I see.
So it's like,
no, and that's what I'm saying, because I see a different side of
let me say
it's bringing something out of you that I never saw. Like, if that makes sense. And I love that, because a lot of guys, like I said, and I talk about this all the time, men don't know how to be vulnerable. And for you to honestly be up here expressing yourself and being vulnerable in this moment,
like that.
It means a lot. So it's definitely fucking respected.
So look, speaking of fathers, let me ask you a question. I mean, you can chime in too, Diamond, as well, because you probably could have. He should have did this. So do you? Yes.
I had something for 12 years.
And this is why this question is for you. So do you believe it should be mandatory for a man to get a DNA test before signing a birth certificate?
No.
Yeah, before signing a birth certificate?
No.
Should it be mandatory? No, I think it should be optional.
You knew she was a hoe when you got with a bitch.
I think
so therefore, you should have optional. If you got a question, if you got a question the bitch that you fucking with, whether or not that's your child, then you should never have been with that bitch in the first place. Period.
Well, I don't know about that, because
that is period.
Sometimes you have one night stands and somebody get pregnant.
Well, put a condom on.
You know what I mean? Like a sneaky lane could have.
Listen, a nigga ain't never got work. What y'all say? I pay that $500 bitch. I said I don't like niece, but that part I can agree on. Hell no, a nigga ain't never got worried about that for me. Nope.
I feel like
I'm just saying it happens to people though.
No, it shouldn't happen to people, because
it does.
You should be out here without a condom.
I mean, that's true, but we talking about real life.
No, and I'm talking about real life. If you laying down with a bitch and you raw dogging this bitch, and it's 99% chance that you're going to impregnate this bitch, because you can't pull out on this bitch, then you should not be fucking this bitch.
That's stuff y'all got in that bag right there. Sometimes people be drunk and they not thinking clearly. Yeah,
Stella.
No, what? See, listen. One thing, and then this the thing that gets me.
Weird to me.
I'm proactive. Like, I'm on birth control, right? I know that might be a little personal, but I'm just saying. No, bitch. I'm just saying. Like, people gotta start taking the initiative to do shit. If you know it's a possibility, or if you fucking around, get the birth control.
So sneaky link can bust in you. Yeah.
I mean, anything. But like I said, I take it right back out.
I don't know, yo. I don't like the I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence with the mandatory shit like that. DNA test.
I don't think a DNA test need to be mandatory because I feel like when it comes, okay, that's just like to me. I'm just saying on my perspective. Like if you fucking like if you go to a club, say we out partying, and I know my bitch is loose as a goose, and I know my bitch about to have a turn up night. Period. You know the bitches and the niggas that you hang with. Right. You already know your nigga raw dog. Right. Nigga, condom in his back, like the back pocket. I'm making sure my bitch. No, it don't matter. But so at the end of the day, if you already know you going into a situation knowing that you a raw dog type nigga, why the fuck do you need a DNA test, nigga? Like you should not have been fucking raw dogging this bitch.
But how many situations you seen the female not know who her baby father is?
There's a lot of situations, but that nigga shouldn't have been running in her raw. And you wouldn't have been a possibility.
And truth be told, I still think niggas is kind of weird that just meet a bitch and fuck raw.
Yeah, like that's nasty.
Yeah, and then you talking about. Then
now we all have had raw.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, right. But I'm just saying though, like you know,
I have it. I'm a Christian.
You meet it. Hey yo, this motherfucking nigga, boy.
Yeah, you know from Animal Eve, and y'all just.
I mean, that's just what it is. But I feel like I don't think fraternity tests really genuinely need to be mandatory. Like I feel like you're taking it's like you're more on the guy side standpoint of it, if that makes sense, because the woman is already embarrassed that she done had a one night stand.
Why is she embarrassed? If you're gonna be embarrassed about it,
we all watch Jerry.
My point. So why is it fair for the nigga to say, "Oh, I need to do that"? That's not fair.
That's fair for the child.
But you gotta think about it.
Parties, child need to know.
How many motherfucking men be like, all right, that's my kid, happy as a bitch, sign the birth certificate.
Oh, not pointing at Diamond.
And they get smoked.
Oh.
Turn the camera, turn on Diamond.
Yeah, Diamond, here you go. He's been a victim of that in the streets. He's been a victim, a real
shit. Like, you gotta go through years of, because you gotta think about the mentally part, right? Say you go through 15 years of this child life, right? And then this child say, I don't know, like some way, say the child needs some type of medical help from you.
That just happened on the movie.
And then you got it. You don't even okay. So like you can go in and give the child that, right?
Right.
But then a doctor hit you with like, you don't have no type of, you don't even match. Yeah. Like that shit'll go crazy.
I'd be
that man to go crazy, and then they say he crazy when he.
Yeah, one thing about me, I'm not putting myself in no situation where I don't know who my baby father is. Like I just think that's the most craziest.
Well, I know a lot of women like that.
I do too, but I'm like, yo, how? Like, if
that's because they want to be laid up with these fake ass niggas that think they got a bag. You knew that nigga ain't had no bag, bitch. You knew that bag wasn't his.
I'm crying. It was his homeboy.
You knew that Tesla was rented.
Okay. So that nigga stopped at 7-Eleven and had to charge it up at the door. Like, bitch, you didn't have no house to go to.
Yeah, that's
let's be real.
You see that fuck out here one day like this, flagging the hat, and then you see him down Sangria.
Hey yo, I'm screaming.
In the motherfucking big body things. Wait, Toro was crazy.
I just found out about Toro.
For real?
I never knew nothing about Toro.
They've been out for years.
I literally just found out about Toro.
They've been out for years.
I was like, what is that?
It's a concert.
I see now, bitch.
Yeah, bitch, they very. Well, back in the day, they wasn't as strict as they are now. They're very strict now.
It's like
back in the day, bitch, you could have robbed the bank, bitch, and got a call with them.
It's like Avis,
trying to tell you, bitch.
For real?
Now they very strict. Like
they should be. That's people cars they rent now.
No, but back then they was like not bad, but now
take my shit.
For real?
Take my shit, please. Back then, yeah. Please help me pay
for the
car
money.
note.
Right? Yeah, I just learned about them like a couple weeks ago. I feel like I'm out the loop. But y'all, so this wasn't a topic. I just was saying that shit before I came in here since we talking about fathers. What the fuck is going on with Russell Simmons?
My nigga.
What, him and his family?
Nothing.
They is spazzing out. They need to take us out of the group chat. Because this is a family dispute.
I'm not.
No, they don't need to take us out.
One shit hit the internet.
People be like, "Oh, black women are crazy." No, these Korean bitches is Wow.
No, that's because she done left the African and her funds are on the low.
But she done had about 30 niggas.
But her funds are low.
She had the white guy.
I don't care what nobody said.
That was Armstead, right?
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, the Armstead nigga. Yeah.
Why don't we just talk about Rush?
Give me free,
bitch.
Hey, hell no.
The nigga said, give me free.
Hey, yo, we was just. Hey, yo, so that rush card to try to get that W thing.
We was just talking about this.
Hell yeah, and the rush card.
So what?
I know what
I don't have nothing to say about it because I feel like this, like black men, stop sticking your dick into these foreign ass bitches and creating these foreign ass babies. Like seriously, like these bitches don't want nothing to do with you besides your bank.
She like that. She like that.
She like that.
She got all ethnicities of kids,
and that's because she wanted it. Because Korean bitches are smart. If I would ever, if I swear to God, if me and my husband get a fucking divorce and we not together, I'm getting me a Korean nigga.
What's that? What was her?
Because bitch, we gonna own half of China. I'm trying to tell you.
Ladies, how Korean gonna own China?
Hey, Korean, Russian, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to tell you, that nigga's tied to something, bitch, over there.
Know what I really think? That like when she gave out her response, right?
That's weird.
She talking mom or the daughter?
Dried up because he said this and that, and why would
hey,
you do that?
Girl.
And I'm just sitting there like, come on, you not broke.
Right.
So he stopped paying that shit because him and
she tried to say he was broke.
Yeah.
No, that was the daughter.
Yeah, the daughter tried to say he was broke.
But
I'm just saying though, like
he ain't broke.
If he's nowhere near broke.
I'm ready to Google his network.
The thing is, like, why didn't Kamor didn't pay for that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's for the education,
I think I just put
some of
it
these
in.
fucking these celebrity kids are spoiled like shit, bro.
Yeah, they are.
Like, why would
I'm never putting my parents on social media, no matter how bad they cuss me out.
Then you gotta think about it. She thought she was gonna. What's she? 25 now?
Oh, this say 2011. We in 2013.
He still got that.
You think so?
Long Def Jam still kicking.
Oh, he got money. That's way more money than that. That man got way more money.
But this the thing.
He got monthly income of $2.5 million.
And as long as niggas still getting rush cards,
that nigga made Adidas. Like, what are you talking about?
As long
billionaire.
He did not make Adidas.
He giving wrong tea.
It's not about wrong tea, but he made it hot though. Let's be clear.
And she not broke either. She got $200 million.
She's a babe.
She ain't got his money. But this is what I'm saying though.
He got $350.
Why the fuck she didn't finish paying for the school? Was she like 25?
But she said she stepped up and did it.
She should have.
She said she stepped up. She
said
he was only giving. So why did he stop?
They said because he said he gave a Father's Day shout out to her and not him.
Oh yeah,
and he was mad about that shit.
But what happened? So the daughter told Kamor Happy Father's Day instead of Russell.
Now, see that's something that I wanted to bring up. We see so many mothers or women talking about Happy Father's Day to themselves, and this is perpetuating that same thing. Yeah. Like, is diminishing the validity of the father.
It's not.
And it's not even a black thing.
It's not.
You're not a father.
It's not. It does not matter. But I'm gonna speak for myself. At the end of the day, when you grew up in a motherfucking household where it was nothing but your motherfucking mother, and your father was a son of your father was a part-time fucking father.
But that means,
it's things that a woman cannot teach you.
But that means that a woman can't teach you. Happy Father's
No, I'm gonna say Happy Father's Day to my mother every motherfucking time if Father's Day come up, and I am. I'm gonna always salute my mother because she came in when the fuck my father couldn't come in.
But she did the mother thing.
Period.
She wasn't your father.
She's not, and I'm not taking that. What I'm saying is, my mom, she can't teach me what a man can teach me. My father can teach me, but at the end of the day, when she felt as though that she had to step in.
She stepped in as a mother, not a father.
She did an extra job.
So you want, so you rather people? Okay, so this is my whole question.
I never told my mother Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, I told my mother Happy Father's Day plenty of times. I always now since I gotten older, I don't do that.
So tell me
back then I did because at the end of the day, my father thought that being there.
Tell me this.
I'm there. No, bitch, you're not there.
What was it that she did that made her your father?
You feel me?
She told me how to put a motherfucking condom on.
Okay.
She told me how to talk to these bitches.
Okay.
When I was dating females.
Ladies,
my mother like women or whatever.
But
my mother taught me a lot of. But my mother from the street, so my mother taught me about the street life. So at the end
but that doesn't make her a father.
That is makes us a father because that's what the father's supposed to teach.
No.
Oh wait.
No. Nothing that you said.
But that's
they my answers.
But that go back to why that shit.
I don't understand why y'all feel as though that. a mom cannot be a father. Like
she can.
she
Just
can.
like a father.
I feel weird in outfits that you feel like that. That's weird to me.
I don't think this is
It's
why
weird. I don't like that for you. I don't like that for you.
I don't think like everybody else.
No, and you're not supposed to. But what I'm
Like,
saying with this
one thing
situation
about
is
me,
though, like as
I
a
can
woman,
put myself in everybody's perspective, whether I can relate or not. I can still see all around. I'm not my kid's father.
And
my kid's father is not their
if your kid's father,
real shit.
if your kid's father does his daughter's hair, does that make him the mother? No. That just means the father did that.
But at the end of the day, like we touched earlier, y'all said it's been a lot of women who have walked out of these kids' lives, and a man had to become.
But that don't make him the mother.
It don't make him the mother, but he has to do values and shit.
So I'm
not saying Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
So what if your daughter come to you and say Happy Mother's Day, Dad?
I'm gonna be mad as shit.
Why? Because it does not matter. You stepped up and did her hair. That's what I'm saying. In our culture, it's always because you're not like that. Is what I'm talking about with this whole black culture
just because a man
it's weird.
Is that feminine to you?
This is why.
Not you upset.
This is why I say
All
that, right?
BJ.
I would never. Damn, the shit shifted over there. Hey, look! I put the sage around me today.
Okay, bitch.
I put the sage around me today. That shit moved over there.
No, the fuck it didn't. Because this stage was always lit all the time.
No, real shit. Like I would never want my daughter to say Happy Mother's Day. For me, and this is the one.
That's weird as fuck.
But
that's
that's the
like,
one reason
is he
why.
trans?
This the one
not
reason.
trained?
Fact.
My point, and she understands. Hey, mate.
This the one reason why I could never be the mother because I couldn't
right, but that don't make
I can't have
no. It don't make them like at the end of the day. Like she understands both perspectives,
and that's what I just said, bitch.
But at the end of the day, like I don't know. Like I just feel like my mom has taught me more than what my father has did.
How many men can nurture?
And where do you learn nurturing from a woman?
From a woman. You're not going to give me that. Like I would feel like she disrespected me or disrespecting her mother.
If she told you Happy Mother's Day,
yeah,
for real.
Yeah,
that's very disrespectful.
Well, Happy Father's Day, Teeny. Period.
Yeah, that's.
I'm always say Happy Father's Day to my mother.
Like when people, I never understood that shit. Like, and it is what it is because, all right, shit that I lack from my father not being there.
Bitch, you and me both.
My uncle and shit stepped up. You know what I'm saying? My uncle stepped up for what my father lacked at.
Yeah.
But the shit that my father taught me, my mother could never teach me.
Right.
And it wasn't even about the birds and the bees. It was like that shit of how women.
It's the psychology,
a woman sometimes are more of like forgiving of life.
That's true.
That man teach you like, yo, when that shit happen, you keep pushing through that shit. A lot of women handicap that child to not fucking keep going. Like that.
Absolutely.
I never had that. When I tell you my mother,
That's
no, my mom,
shit.
and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say from my own experience, my mother a strong motherfucking female because my mom taught me so many things that I wish my dad would have taught me, but my father felt as though doing this or sending money was being a dad. Oh, doing this was being a dad. That's not being a fucking father. You miss so many major fucking moments of
money
my fucking
don't mean
life.
shit.
Like you get what I'm saying? So like
money don't mean shit.
My point.
Yeah.
And that's what men do.
But
not all of them.
And I'm not saying all of them, but that's what 9 times out of 10, that's what men really do when it comes to being a fucking responsible parent. Moms really have to hold shit down. And that comes from a lot. That comes from a lot of.
What you got? Give him a fucking towel, Diamond. Give him a towel. Shit. But no, like real shit, like. It just give him a towel. He's tearing up. He's tearing up over this.
No, because like I'm not tearing up. I'm sweating.
Give him a fucking hug.
Yeah, it is.
I need a hug.
You my nigga.
Fuck who you, bitch?
You my nigga. You're my nigga.
I'm out.
Fuck this shit.
But no, I don't. I feel like at the end of the day, like I said, I love everybody's viewpoint. But for me, coming from a strong mom situation, my dad or whatever, he was there winning.
I get it.
When it comes to money wise, but like coming to like teach me how to play football, no. Teach me how to do this, no. Teach me how to motherfucking fold clothes, no. Teach me how to love people, like you know. Thank you. No, I learned how to dance from myself. So like my dad, it was a lot of things my dad was not there for, and there's a lot of like topics I don't like talking about when it comes to my dad because nobody will ever understand what that burden is to carry as an adult when you don't have memories with your father besides sending money. That's tough. And my mom had to really pick up the weight. My mom taught me a lot about being a man. And that's why I respect women as much as I do, because when your dad is not around, it's like the women has to play both shoes. And that's always been given to the women just due to the fact that because the man don't want to be around. But I don't take anything from the man. There's
a lot of ladies my mother was like that, but my mother was that same way. Doesn't make her.
No, it don't make her a father, but in my eye, but you never gonna take. You never gonna take it away from my mother.
Yeah, but I'm saying she did, and there's a lot of strong women that's like that, and they gotta overcompensate because the father was absent or weak or whatever.
No, and that's just like me growing up. Like with me, my dad is from Dominican Republic. A lot of people don't like. Some people know that about me, but a lot of people don't know that about me.
Nigga, we see the bush.
My mother like foreign dick.
Bitch, my mother had me at a very young age, so it's like I grew up with my mom. If that makes sense. Like my mom had me when she was 17. So like. My dad, Lord, I ain't gonna talk about him, but he's a little older. So it was like one of those situations where it's like I grew up with my mom. So like we grew up into a friendship, if that makes sense. When I got like 5 and stuff like that, she was like still outside. You know, of course, she's a teenager. But like I grew. Oh God, I'm sorry. I hate getting emotional about my mom.
Go ahead. It's okay.
I just feel like my mom did. Like my mom, I feel like I get where y'all coming from. Like I respect my father a lot, and I do wish, like, this is a touchy topic for me, and I don't even like talking about this shit. But I feel like my dad, I wish he would have been there more. So he could have taught me a lot of manly things. And I'm not saying I wouldn't have been gay or whatever, but my dad had been there. Like, my dad was not there.
But
my
look,
mom.
I don't want you to think we're taking nothing away from you.
Definitely not that. But let me say
no.
Where the fuck are you on the app?
No, but this is what I mean, men showing their vulnerable side. Because whether
but you know, I don't like that weak shit.
But that's what society wants. Like they want us to not.
Let me say this. So, and I'm not trying to defend his father per se, but what I'm trying to say is that it's a certain mentality. Going back to what you said, right? So a lot of guys think that because the money part, right? The child support, it gets real.
But my mama wasn't getting child support.
It gets real aggressive about the money. And then a lot of times they go at it so much that they say, okay, here, take the money, right? And then it's like, because that's what you say you want, that's what you're using to control, you know what I mean, the money. So they think that that's what it is. And then
stop. Who asked for that? Like, is that what you said? The child asked for?
In general. I don't know your situation specifically. I'm saying in general. In general. So it's like the mother and the father, if they don't get along for whatever reason, the mother is the custodial parent, right? She controls when you see whoever, right? The father don't have no say in that. Like if she got the custody,
facts.
Whatever the mother says, that's what the fuck it was.
But if
even if it was a fucking lie,
right?
She tells her child that the child grows up believing.
Well, my father was a hoe, so my father had lots of kids, and at the end of the day, I feel like every sibling of mine that I talk to is the same fucking story. The only thing this man did was send fucking checks.
So he just was.
My father never came around to nothing. My father didn't even come to my graduation.
What about the youngest? What about your youngest?
I'm the youngest.
Okay.
The fuck?
Your hat is
I'm the baby out of all of my siblings. And
how many of it is?
Bitch, we'll talk about that after the show.
Okay.
But like I'm the baby out of like all of my father kids. So it's just like with me, like even with my stepmother, like she's a bitch. Like I don't like her. She don't like me. She always felt as though I got spoiled, and that wasn't the case. She felt like I was entitled. How the fuck am I entitled, bitch? This man started coming into my life when I got in my 20s and want to be active. No, bitch, I'm gay. I'm out here in these streets. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is we talking? Like, nigga, we ain't got nothing in common. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I'm just a wild child. You feel me? And at that point, my dad felt like he couldn't control the situation. His birthday the day after mine. Bitch, no.
Wow.
I'm a rebellious bitch. You a rebellious bitch. You already
know y'all similar.
My point. So you already know you ain't controlling shit over here. So it was like one of those situations. But like with my dad, like I said, I never take nothing from him because my dad, honestly and genuinely, he could have been there more. I wish my father would have came when I played football and stuff. I wish my dad was there.
What about now?
I had my uncles there. I had my grandfather there.
What about
Whenever
now?
you hear me mention great men in my life, I never mention my father. But Father's Day, I didn't post my dad. I don't talk about my dad to a lot of my friends for certain reasons because for what? Nigga, you wasn't there sending me a fucking check in the mail, buy me an apartment for graduation. That's not there.
Can y'all move forward?
I've been moved forward. I don't talk to him. For what?
No, I mean together. Like, can he get to know you now?
No, he can't. Bitch, you don't have no reason to get to know me. Fuck is you getting to know me for? You had all the opportunity in the world to get to know me, but instead of choosing to get to know me, bitch, you ran the streets and making your businesses successful. Bitch, I want nothing you got. Fuck out of here. Everything I learned was from my motherfucking mother. Period. That's why I'm the motherfucking hustler I am today. Teeny, period. Big teeny out here.
So if he apologized, there's no forgiveness. Let me
tell you this. I forgave my father on so many levels. Oh God, I don't like talking about him. But I forgave my father. No. I'm gonna say this to get it out. I forgave him because I forgave my dad on so many levels. I forgave him my 12th grade graduation, and I'll never forget this shit. And I don't talk about this story at all. The only person who really know this story is my husband and like a couple of people. It was my graduation, and I was going through so much, like going through battling my sexuality, everything. My dad knew I was gay. I came out to him. My dad, he was like, well, I already knew. At that time, I'm like, how the fuck do you know, bitch? You not around me. Mm-hmm. But I guess he felt like he knew. He know his children, I guess. But I wanted this man to be there. This man told me, I'm going to send a payment. Ain't show up. And from that day forward, I said, you know what? I gotta forgive him, not for him. I gotta forgive him for me. I said, because I'm gonna get old and I'm gonna linger with this hurt and this pain, and that's gonna cause me to have trauma and anything else in life, despite everything else that I was going through at that time with coming out and things that I was dealing with within my own household. So I forgave my father then. I love my father. I don't wish nothing but the best for my father. But a relationship at this day and age, we will never have one. For what? He reaches out, he texts, bitch, I don't have nothing to talk to you about. And I say this for me, because I know a lot of people who don't have that dads. I do. I know a lot of people who don't. But for me, I feel like for me to have somebody who could have watched me walk across stage, who could have watched me play football, who could have been there, instead of you choosing to be there, you chose to send a check. It doesn't make sense.
No, I feel you.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Time spent, and I tell people that all the time.
You chose not to be in my fucking life, and that shit hurt.
Kids remember time, like money, shit like that. Yeah, they don't. It's okay, babe. Get yourself together. They don't remember shit like that.
I don't like. I feel them on that shit. Like my father, I gave him graduation tickets. He ain't never come. Shit like that, and the nigga was not like he wasn't like he was missing. I could have went up there and seen him when I wanted to. Yeah. It's just that he never made the effort. And then like now we're cool. You know what I mean? Like we get in a relationship now, but that's because I don't want my kids to grow up without a grandfather. I had a grandfather. You know what I'm saying? And he's still living. My mother's dead, bro. So it's like I want them to have that other grand, you know what I mean? Like my lady father's no longer living, but her mother's living. So they only know their grandmother. Okay. But when they see him on like drive-by, they excited because they sense that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I want a better relationship with him, but I know it's never going to be that way because he's still fighting himself. Like he fucking hit me and said Happy Father's Day for the first time in fucking 17 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it is what it is. But I know that if I had my father there, I probably wouldn't have took certain routes that I took in my life. Yeah. Because it does make people rebellious. But my mother never made me feel that way. Even when like people like the shit is fucked up, like that trauma shit, like Brody was talking about, that shit is real because like I took my father out on a movie date, you feel me? Being my father, you feel me? Like I wanted to take him on a movie date. After I took him to that date, bro, I don't even know what that shit sound right, but anyway, I don't give a fuck. So much date. Like I took my father on a date, you feel me? But and 2 days later, the nigga changed his number, bro.
What?
You
feel me? So it's like those type of shits. I'm like, damn, that nigga changed his number for real. And then my aunt that he was living with at that time, she was like, he didn't tell you. And then he moved out of there once. It's a lot of story, but like, yeah, like that's why I take Father Day so serious.
One thing I hate
gotta be there.
is when the family condone the fuck shit. If I had brothers and they was DB fathers, bitch, get out. Like, you not coming in here. Where's my niece? Where's my nephew?
Yeah.
Go get your child.
My aunts be ready with his ass.
Yeah, like I can't do shit like that. They be condoning that shit. And the mothers do too with their ugly asses. They be condoning.
Can we change the topic, bitch, about fathers? I don't want to talk about fathers no more.
I wanted to talk about that YKO Savage shit and Suki.
I'm not talking about that.
Well, bitch, yes we are.
Bitch, because she late.
She's a hood.
But that didn't give him the right to do it.
I'm so sick of this dumb ass. It doesn't give the man the right to do anything. Like, and it doesn't.
Did you see the video
She's
that
about
was
eating ass,
Lil
eating
Duval
man
put out?
ass. I mean,
That
maybe
she
he
grabbed
thought
his
she
dick first.
No.
So the guy go and look. He put in the story the whole.
Wait, you talking about the guy? You talking about that story that she did with that?
No, when he kissed her.
He kissed her.
No, I know what you're talking about, but I'm thinking you're talking about the story where she was doing an interview with the guy and he showed her a picture of his dick.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, you talking about DJ?
Lil Duval. The one that was
Lil
sitting
Duval
next
was
to.
a fucking clown.
But he put the.
You seen them tweets?
He put the video out because people was coming at like once you do something, that's the reaction. Whoever put the video out the first only clipped it up.
That's what they always do the videos.
But they didn't show
So
him.
she grabbed his dick while he was standing there.
Wait,
I need to see that.
That little boy?
I need to see
She made it clear. Now,
the only thing that said she said she had turned him out with something.
Yeah, like I don't believe she grabbed his dick because Suki is very a sexual person. But at the end of the day, I say that I don't think that he should have did what he did, and I feel like the men that was around should have pushed him off. Lil Duval looked the dumbest. Duval.
And what was his name? Funny Marco.
He looked dumb as shit.
He need a
it's weird to me. But I feel like Suki. I don't think that. I feel like he should have not done that, especially when she already let him know from the jump. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
You should have respected that decision.
And then he tried dapping his homeboys up, and they really wasn't even fucking with him for real. Like he wanted validation.
I really don't think this shit is.
I don't think it was that big of a deal to me.
Like they just want him.
Maybe it's me.
He always in the center of some fuck shit anyway. So I really don't think
he's the play toy in the industry. They all fuck on him.
They
YKO Cyrus.
They want him to like that's his.
Who the fuck is
that's
that?
his. When motherfuckers forget about something like this happened.
He starts,
So and then
she
came out.
What did he do?
He a rapper.
He sing. I don't know what the fuck
he a rapper. He sang
what the fuck?
Let me see.
That shit.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is.
He sang something. Wait a minute.
Like
let me see. Diamond, help us out. Shit, you in the industry. What he saying?
I forgot that shit.
Yeah, he got a couple. I mean, he got a couple songs.
He got a couple songs. But I don't even really.
I heard of him, but I don't know who he is.
She said she didn't press the charges.
She shouldn't.
That's the people. That was the people.
She shouldn't press charges. No.
She accepted his apology.
She accepted his apology.
Yeah, she accepted, but she also said that
Oh yeah, he sang a couple.
She said a lot of shit. So
yeah, she said she accepted his apology.
But why are they doing the sexual assault whole thing?
That's not her. That was the social
state?
media fucking. It wasn't even a state.
Who?
It was the social media.
Yeah, social media always want to be detectives.
Me Too came back. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Surviving YK.
I'm screaming, not YK. You never know. It is a lot of shit that be going on in the that be going on in the industry.
I don't feel like the whole. I don't feel like in that Suki situation to me. I really don't feel like it's like a big situation to me. I feel like because just you don't like Suki. I feel like he should have respected her space when she told him to like go ahead.
The fuck off.
But I feel like if you're gonna live up to this persona of you eating niggas' ass and he eating your ass,
it's just the music. You got people saying they gonna shoot people grandmothers and they don't do that.
But you gotta think about it.
And I understand that, but like the way she comes across,
separate that shit.
I'm not agreeing. No, I'm not agreeing with him touching her at all because I feel like he should not have done that. But what I'm saying to her is, I feel like What's what I'm looking for?
You did a whole fucking reality show about being this freak ball bitch.
And that's fine. That's
that's not who she
That's
is.
just like what Diamond said last week. People do movies.
Yeah, but people in the industry, like YK, who was in the industry, must think you really a freak ball bitch.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a young little ass boy.
But he's
that
fucking
like
these grown ass women like her in the industry.
Well, he get bent over.
I don't know. Allegedly, please.
Oh, they be playing with his balls.
I haven't.
Be eating his ass.
He the industry boy toy. That's why he always.
I'm thinking he was gay bitch because
he always probably he
because
was
he was standing in Drake house and now Drake got his nail paint.
That's just like who Usher House. He used to stay over.
All right, y'all gonna stop being disrespectful, bitch.
Yo, look,
to the culture.
His face.
Y'all gonna stop being disrespectful to the culture.
I don't know what he like.
All right, so before we get out of here,
he just try to kiss a freak ball.
I seen this crazy ass story. Not a freak ball. Don't do Suki
He didn't
like
try
that.
to kiss a freak ball.
Yeah, he did.
I wouldn't kiss her though.
And that's crazy. I would never kissed her.
And I like kissing women, but I would have never kissed that bitch.
I things, but I wouldn't kiss
I'd have fucked him up. Like, I don't even like kissing. So, bitch, like, I'd have fucked him
That's
up.
why
any nigga that
I like
kissed
kissing women. But what I'm saying is, I would have
shit.
never kissed that bitch. She eating ass and she flipping.
That's a song she probably.
No, you can tell she eating ass. You ever seen her OnlyFans, bitch? You ever seen her OnlyFans?
She used to eat his ass.
Yeah, she eats ass. No, you eat Twitter. Twitter is the new free account for.
I don't have Twitter.
I don't either, bitch. I got another bitch account.
She used to eat
Yeah,
she used to eat your
spread
ass.
his cheeks. That's crazy.
Bitch, no, Suki is the definition of that bitch don't play.
Yeah, but that was her man though. So I look at it.
That was her man. So you eat ass, Tommy?
No, I said that was her guy. You know what I mean?
I get it.
I'm asking you, eat ass. Do you eat your female's ass?
I mean, I have.
Ew.
You don't eat ass?
Don't worry about what the fuck I
Right,
eat.
bitch,
Don't
That's it.
try to keep asking.
To me, sex is sex, right? But
yeah,
what,
that's the Leo
the thing is that
Rudy to the two.
the thing is
You ever shit on
that
dick?
she's an entertainer, right? She's
Nothing got my ass.
she's a what?
Whoa, finish, Diamond, please. Yo, I try to block this shit out. I try to block this shit out.
You said monkey on the dick.
He said, "Have I ever shitted on the dick?"
Oh, have you?
No, don't nothing go up my ass.
But a thumb.
Occasionally.
Okay, and a tongue.
Yes.
Tongue.
Oh,
Go from front to back like
As
I'm
it
wiping
should.
myself.
As it should,
Yeah, it's amazing. Try it.
I would just.
I've heard a lot of things.
Diamond done. Diamond said, "Fuck that." My story.
I'm sorry. What was you saying?
I don't even remember.
You had wait. You had a thumb go in your butt?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
A thumb?
Yeah.
So you never had a dick head go in your butt?
Yeah, I don't
Because
like
the head
that.
is about as big as a thumb.
Bitch, no, it's not. I don't know what type dicks you saying, but it ain't no size of no motherfucking thumb, bitch. Look at you.
Yo, snorted.
And on that note, we can make get the fuck on up out of here.
This nigga just
because
fucking snorted.
the speller done took over. Whatever he's sipping on done took over.
Bitch, I'm dead for the night.
Come on, get your shit together so we can head on out.
Oh,
Yes, I appreciate y'all for tuning in each and every week. Again, happy Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth.
I'm still trying to think about this thumb going in your butt.
We can talk about it after the show. Happy Juneteenth, happy Hanukkah, happy all of that. It's power to the people.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's we black right now. So
Fuck Hanukkah.
So why you
yeah, you right. Wait, man, is it Kwanzaa?
Yeah.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah, Kwanzaa.
It ain't Kwanzaa right now.
But that's for the black
She
people.
said
right?
Hanukkah.
Whatever
Hanukkah
is-
is Jewish as shit, ain't it?
Whatever is for the black people, that's what we.
We represent the Holocaust now.
Not the Holocaust.
Jesus.
Tell the people where they can find you, Conway.
You can find me at Talk to Him Con, TALKTOOEMCON on all social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? And you can find me.
I'm gonna need for you to get it the fuck together so we can get on up out of here.
You can find
Bitch, tonight has been so interesting and so.
Yeah.
It's been like an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
Can you tell the people where they can find you on social media and then you close us out?
Oh, bitch, not rolling your eyes at me, girl.
Who?
For you, sis.
Who? Who rolled their eyes?
Whatever, Papa to you. Piece of paper.
Bitch, I ain't rolled my eyes. Come on. What's your
All right, hold on,
Instagram?
wait, bitch. I'm about to
y'all
know I gotta find.
This is very unprofessional.
What's unprofessional?
Come on, bitch.
Trying to find my Instagram?
Us just doing the most.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on.
Hello, it's your boy D the Great. You can find me at D_the_Great34. And also, I want to leave you guys with this.
Can I say what's my stuff?
Oh, I'm sorry. You refreshing me, bitch. Like
no. And you can find me at whatsup_Bre on my personal page. The last drop _mobile bartender on my business page. I'm gonna be selling drinks next week. I'm at Henny Greer.
And you better get the motherfucking drinks because they big exclusive.
Yes, the Henny Greer Mason jars.
Bitch, what the who?
Henny Greer.
Bitch, wait, when they gonna say?
Next week.
What time next week?
Now, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna hit you. You're gonna be the first to know.
Yes, bitch.
Yeah, Henny Greer going on sale is $15 in the Mason jar. You know what? No, that note. Take the people home with the motivation.
This is our motivational speech.
So I wanted to leave you guys with this. This is something very therapeutic to me because actually I was scrolling and this came to me.
Mm-hmm.
The universe is never testing you. It's simply giving you an opportunity to practice all that you say you are. Meaning, if you say your greatness, practice that your greatness. If you say that you are obedient, practice that you are obedient. Meaning that everything that you say you are, practice what you are. Period.
Ashe. You know what I like when you do the then we're gonna get out of here. When you do the motivational quotes, you know how motherfuckers can just read something and leave it at that. I like that you can explain because the quote itself could probably go over somebody's head, but the fact that you go in afterwards and like break it down, I like that. I think that's
Thank you.
And
but,
on that,
it's my girl Bre.
This bitch is drunk. And on that note, I am lit next week for episode 17. And I want to thank y'all for coming each and every week and showing up.
I go ahead and push.
Yes,
I'm gonna be late for the war.
I appreciate that. I'll see y'all next week. Thanks for tuning in. Good night, y'all.
See y'all. Oh, bitch, we was lit. I was lit. I'm mad that you got me emotional lit. Up here.
Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
Thank you for tuning in to On Fire TV. We are a 24-hour independent news and entertainment channel. We produce original movies, documentaries, reality-based shows, and podcasts. On Fire TV is made possible because of viewer and listener support. Go to onfire-tv.com to become an On Fire Plus member. Your dollars and your support have kept us going, and we are just getting started.